Yo everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having an amazing day, and this is What If Deku had Sunbreathing. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this, and Grantley, I've actually been waiting for this as myself. Because this has been a really fun What If, and I've been able to talk to you guys and basically talk about anime and stuff to you guys. And talking about you guys, we just hit 700 subs. I couldn't even imagine this. Only a few weeks ago, I was at 200, and all of a sudden, we're all the way at 700. We just need 300 more, and we already hit 1,000 subscribers. If you guys can do that for me, I will be so grateful. And other than that, guys, let's get straight into this intro.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay guys, let's not waste any more time and let's jump straight into this what if. So last time where we left off was Izuku getting ready to go to school. As he exits his house, he sees a person with blue hair reaching down to his shoulders. As he just looks aggressive and looks like he's about to punch Izuku. As Izuku immediately dodges Inosuke's punch, Inosuke falls on the ground, asking Izuku why he dodged. As Izuku said that a regular response to a punch is dodging it. As Inosuke got mad and snarled at Izuku. Izuku didn't respond to that, as Izuku just didn't say anything, as he just continued walking. As Inosuke immediately started chasing after Izuku, as he asked Izuku how he knows those sword styles. As Izuku's confused what Inosuke means. Then, Inosuke continues telling Izuku that the sword styles that he used were the Moonlight Sword style, and that weird technique that he used with the Moonlight Sword style. As Izuku hears this, he asks Inosuke how he knows this. As Inosuke says the same thing back to Izuku. As both of them are confused, Inosuke says that his grandfather taught him how to use the Moonlight Sword style. As Izuku said the same thing. As both of them are just confused in how their grandfather taught them the Moonlight Sword style. Then, Izuku asks Inosuke if he knows what demons are. Inosuke thinks and tells Izuku that he does, and that they went extinct a long time ago, and that's when humans started to develop quirks. Izuku nods, telling Inosuke that if both of them know what demons are, that means both of their grandfathers were descendants of the demon slayers, and so are they, as both of them realize what's going on. Then Inosuke asks Izuku what the mark on his head was. As Izuku remembers it, he doesn't know what it is exactly, as he just tells Inosuke that he doesn't know exactly either, as whenever he's using Sunbreathing or fire breathing, it somehow grows. As Inosuke is confused when Izuku said Sunbreathing and fire breathing. Then, Inosuke asked Izuku and what those breathing styles are. When Izuku explains, Inosuke starts talking, telling Izuku that he only focused on one breathing style, and that was animal sensory breathing style, and that he didn't have much other breathing styles to practice, but his grandfather made him practice Moonlight Sword style the most. Izuku is just confused since he's never heard of this new breathing style. As he asks Inosuke, Inosuke explains the breathing style, telling him that he can basically sense things around him, using feeling the air particles. And also, it also helps him with his quirk. His quirk is called Sensory Enhancement. Izuku is just confused what Inosuke means. Inosuke then sighs and starts to explain to Izuku, telling him what basically his quirk is allows him to sense things around him, and it's pretty similar to his breathing style. But whenever he uses his breathing style with his quirk, his range increases dramatically as he can sense more things. Izuku is just impressed, but Inosuke continues, telling him that whenever he uses his breathing style and combination with his sensory, he also gets a slight enhancement in strength and durability and speed. Izuku is just impressed as he thinks that Inosuke's quirk is pretty good. But then Inosuke remembers what he came here to meet Izuku for, as he pulls out his hand and points it at Izuku, telling him that he came here to challenge Izuku. As Izuku is just confused why Inosuke wants to challenge him. As Inosuke explains, telling Izuku that he wants to challenge him since he beat him in the entrance exam. Then Izuku realized that Inosuke got second place on the entrance exam. Then Izuku notices the time and tells Inosuke that if they fight here right now, that they probably would be late to the first day of school. As Inosuke notices this, he immediately starts rushing away, telling Izuku that they'll fight another time and that Inosuke will win. As Izuku hears to himself, hearing Inosuke talk in third person, as he's just confused. Yeah, I'm just adding this to Inosuke's personality if you were wondering, because I want to make him like a shonen, like antagonist but protagonist, like a Vegeta character. That's what I'm going to be doing with Inosuke. And let's just continue on the story. As Izuku laughs to himself, realizing that there's other people just like him. When Izuku gets to UA, he walks into the building and gets to the 1A classroom door as he notices how big the door is. Then Izuku opens the door just to see Ida scolding Bakugo for putting his foot up on the desk and Inosuke leaning back on his desk while chewing gum. As Ida's yelling at them, he notices Izuku as he immediately rushes over and starts apologizing to Izuku, telling him that he's obviously the superior student and that he shouldn't have talked to Izuku that way. As Izuku said that it's fine, but then all of a sudden, Uraraka walks in and sees Izuku as she starts thanking Izuku for saving her, as Izuku starts blushing, not knowing what to say to Uraraka. Then Izuku immediately bows down, saying that it was a pleasure to save Uraraka, as everyone's just looking at Izuku in confusement. But Izuku was saved as something even more strange just entered the classroom. It was a caterpillar, but when it turned around, it had a face, as it was just a sleeping bag with Aizawa in it. As Aizawa got up and out of his sleeping bag and stood up near the podium, telling everyone that they need to put on these gym uniforms, and tells everyone to meet him outside. As everyone is changing in the locker rooms, everyone notices that Izuku's body is shredded, as Izuku has muscles where none of them even could imagine where muscles could be. That's how strong Izuku is. His muscles are condensed, that's why they look like that, but Izuku's extremely strong. Then everyone immediately bombards Izuku, asking him how he got so strong. Izuku just responds by saying that he trained for 20 hours a day for 10 years, and that's how he got this strong. As everyone is just like surprised in how casually Izuku just said that. As everyone puts on their gym outfits and head outside, they see Aizawa waiting for them. When they get there, Aizawa calls over Izuku as Izuku comes forward and Aizawa throws Izuku a ball. As everyone else is confused, and so is Izuku. Out of that confusion, Uraraka asked Aizawa why they're not at orientation. Then Aizawa sighs, telling Uraraka that they're not at orientation because here at UA, they don't follow tradition. As everyone is just confused, Aizawa looks over at Izuku, still holding the ball, and tells Izuku to throw the ball. As Izuku, still who's holding the ball, pulls back his hand and chucks the ball as far as he can, as it comes up as 700 meters. As everyone is astonished at Izuku's strength, as Izuku is walking away, Aizawa calls over Izuku, telling him to use his quirk this time. As everyone is just in awe and realizing that Izuku didn't use his quirk. Then Izuku walks up to the front as Aizawa threw him a new ball. Izuku holds the ball, focusing on a new breathing style. As Izuku's focusing on this new breathing style that he's creating, which specifically enhances his strength, he figures one out as he immediately pulls back his hand and throws it, as the ball keeps on going further and further and further, as it's just a tiny dot that they can see. As Aizawa is impressed and turns over the device that shows how far the ball went, as it shows that the ball went around 2,000 feet, as everyone is just astonished in how far Izuku threw the ball. And Izuku dominates everyone in all the other events, and he gets first place on this exam. And let me also explain in how Inosuke's went. Inosuke gets the ball expecting to do the same just like Izuku. As he throws the ball, it lands at 600 feet. As he thinks to himself that he could throw it farther, as he asks Aizawa if he can do it again. As Aizawa throws him another ball, he throws it again and gets the same score, as he's just angered that he can't throw it further than that. And everyone is still impressed with Inosuke, and Bakugo does the same, getting it a bit higher than Inosuke. But in all the other events, Inosuke gets second place, and he gets second place in overall, as Bakugo gets third, as Inosuke is just pissed with Izuku's strength. After all the classes end for that day, Inosuke meets Izuku outside, as Izuku is just wondering what's going on, as Inosuke is like right under the UA gates where he's supposed to exit. As Inosuke throws his backpack to the side and takes out his hands, pointing it toward Izuku, telling him that he wants to fight him right here and now to show him that he's much more better than him. As Izuku sighs, telling Inosuke that he's too lazy to do this right now, but if he wants to do this, Izuku pulls out his backpack and throws it to the side, as he puts his hands up as well, telling Inosuke that he's ready. Okay guys, this is where I'm going to be ending off the what if. If you guys want to know and how Izuku's and Inosuke's battle goes, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and do the regular stuff. And if you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like and share, the regular stuff, guys. Don't forget to do this because we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a live stream. We're basically going to be talking about anime, gaming, basically anything you guys want. But other than that, guys, don't forget to join my Discord. That's where you guys can come and tell me about whatever what ifs that you guys want to tell me, because I'll probably be doing a Naruto what if soon. Don't worry about it. I'll be doing a Naruto what if. And I wanted to also say, be nice on the Discord. Everyone wants to be there so they can have fun. So just be nice on the Discord. And other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.